So you're going to need to figure out which of the artworks that you've already created and the artworks that you do want to create, which of those ones are the ones that people want to buy, people are willing to hand out their cash for. So in an ideal world, you should already have a good feeling for what will sell, because as you've created your artworks, you've now shown them to your friends and your family and so on, and they've given you feedback. Some said, oh, that's nice. And other of your artworks, people said, oh, wow, that's stunning. Oh, that's so awesome. Can you make me one too? You know. In other words, that's nice. Those kind of artworks aren't the ones that are going to sell. They're not the ones that are going to make you money. Yes, you'll sell a few of them here and there, but when you're selling to make money, you can't have a sale here and there. You're looking for consistent sales. So you want to be selling those ones that everybody said, oh, that's stunning, can you make me one as well? Those are the type of artworks that you want to be creating. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through a little process to figure out which are those most popular artworks. And then at the end of the day, we're going to come out with what we call a signature product. And that signature product is what you're going to become known for. So a signature product is one that's going to sell well, something that you're obviously going to enjoy creating, and it'll fit our requirement for promoting the three sides of the triangle. So it must be instantly recognizable across the room. So what I want you to do is go and gather all those artworks that you've already created, haul them into your lounge or somewhere where you've got lots of space, and lay them all out. So that when you look across the room, you must be able to see as many of your artworks as you possibly can. Now, let's say, for example, you've painted 10 landscapes and 5 seascapes, and all of them are reasonably similar. Then what you want to do is, you don't need to lay all 10 out. Just put out, say, the best 1 or 2. And pack the rest away. And while you're displaying them, then you can also do a little bit of sifting and decide, okay, this artwork I didn't enjoy creating at all, so don't bother putting him out, because you don't want to keep creating artworks that you don't enjoy creating. So put those guys aside, and then also pack away the ones that really came out rubbish and you feel, no, I just don't have any confidence in creating those artworks. Don't bother putting them out either. Put sort of the best of the best out. So let's say, for example, you've got 5 or 10 different artworks, a little bit of a variety sitting out in your lounge. Then what you want to do is take a look at them and choose the best 3. Now, when you choose those 3, think about why those 3 caught your eye. Why are they your favorites? And think of, did I enjoy creating them? Could I create more and more of those? Would it be something that I enjoy doing over and over and over again? Also think of how long it took you to make those artworks. Because generally, the quicker you can make an artwork, the better. Because let's face it, if you can pump out 10 paintings in a day, you've got 10 paintings to sell tomorrow. If it takes you 3 weeks to create one artwork, you're only going to have at the end of the month 1 painting that you can sell. So also just bear in mind how long it took you to create those artworks, because if you're going to be able to create your artworks nice and quick, you can sell them even at a lower price. You don't mind, because you can create them quickly. But if you only be able to create 1 artwork a month, you're going to have to sell really, really hard, to work really hard in that last week of the month to sell that 3-week painting. And if you don't sell that 3-week painting, you've got a problem, because now you haven't made your budget for the month, because also you have to sell that 3-week painting for a month's worth of income. So that puts you under a lot of pressure when it takes you long to create your artworks. When you're looking at your artworks, to choose, also think of what kind of variety can you add to those artworks. If that artwork that you've created is so unique that there's only ever going to be one, it's pointless. You can't sell that artwork. It's better to just keep it, because to sell commercially, you need to be able to create artworks that are recognizable. So you'd have a whole range of seascapes, for example. Each seascape must be unique, but they all sort of have the same style and twist to them, which will make them recognizable. So if you can't create a huge variety of those artworks, then it's absolutely pointless. Alright, so the varieties that you can use, they can either be a similar subject, for example, a range of seascapes. I mean, there's countless seascapes that you can paint, right? Or they can be totally different artworks, but they can use a specific technique. For example, you can paint landscapes and seascapes and birds and animals and anything you want to, for example, with a knife. So your similarity across all those artworks is going to be the technique that you've used, or maybe you've taken texture paste and you do animals. So that's your unique little twist, is you're using your texture paste to build up the animals first before you paint them. So that texture paste will be the similarity, even though you've painted a lion and a leopard and an elephant. Or maybe you paint your artworks onto wood instead of canvas. So that's what makes your artwork, or that artwork, unique. And you can paint lots more things on wood. Or you could be painting artworks in a similar style. So let's say, for example, one of the artworks that you put out is a pop art painting that you've painted, or an impressionistic painting, and it was that impressionistic style that really stood out and makes that special. You can now obviously replicate that. You can make more pop art paintings. You can create more impressionistic style paintings, tons of them. So that's your repeatability, but that unique flavor or style or subject or whatever that ties all those artworks, it's going to tie them all together.